Now the tactic in question is Problem Solvin version 18.5. So the 18.5 best version of this tactic. It is a custom tactical style with a balanced mentality. It's nice to see balanced mentality on this. In possession, we have very narrow attacking width. Approach play is pass into space with underlap on the right and on the left. Focus down the left and the right with shorter passing directness and a higher tempo. Lower crosses in the final third with run of the defence as dribbling as well. In the transition, counter press and counter with distribute quickly and to roll it out as a distribution style. Now as the out of possession, we have a high line of engagement and a much higher defensive line as well. Trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and to invite the crosses as well. If you have a look at the roles and who we have here, so a sweeper keeper on defend with tackle harder as the added instruction, two fullbacks on attack on left and right, both with take more risks, cross from the byline, cut inside with the ball, stay wider and to tackle harder with these. Ball playing defender on defend with dribble more and tackle harder for both of these. Two defensive midfielders on support with tackle harder and tackle harder. Two inside forwards on attack with hold up the ball, sit narrower, tackle harder and to mark specific position. A pressing forward on support with roam from position and to move into the channels. With an advanced forward on attack with tackle harder as well. Now the three tests that we are going to do today are going to be with Nottingham Forest. Their media prediction is to finish in 15th place. Bournemouth, their media prediction is to finish in 17th place. And Everton, who have a 10-point deduction on this game save, they are predicted to finish in 16th place. Let's get into the episode. And from 15th into 7th place, with Conference League football secured as well for Nottingham Forest. 20 wins, 9 draws and only 9 losses across the season as well. A positive goal difference of plus 32 with 69 points on the board as well. In the player stats, is it Awoniyi? Second with 18 goals in the league. Same guy is third with the average rating of 7.30, with Callum Hudson-Odoi getting 11 assists across the season, finishing third. Awoniyi is second with player of the matches as well, with 8, and we have got yellow cards again. Gonzalo Montiel, 17 yellow cards across the season. That's 1 every 2 games. Yeah, naughty boy for you. But if we have a look at the stats and the team overview as well, we scored the most goals in the Premier League with 84, 9 of these coming from corners, with the third most amount of shots, the 5th fewest shots against, which is very nice to see. Pass completion, we're not involved, nor with the possession either. Tackles, not there, nor for the dribbling. Interesting to see. Nor for the clean sheets, but we are 7th, 4th fewest conceded, with 52 conceded across the league. Now in the FA Cup, we're knocked out in the 3rd round to Chelsea, but we were knocked out in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup to Liverpool as well. So a little bit of a cup run with this one. Now we lost 9 games and we scored the most amount of goals in the league. So let's see how we got on. First day draw against Aston Villa, a 4-4 there. We lost to Wolves, but then we beat Brentford, beat Luton, both by 4 goals as well. Chelsea, we beat Chelsea 4-0, fantastic. We did lose to Manchester United, but we beat Arsenal 2-1. And you know what, it's not too bad here. The last half of the season was a lot better. With a 2-0 victory over Manchester City, we drew with Liverpool, but we beat Sheffield United 7-2, a 5-3 against Palace. There are a lot of goals that have been scored in this game. Now let's have a look at how we did perform across the season. With the goals, Awoniyi got 23 goals and 8 assists. Giovanni Reina with 13 and 6. Callum Hudson-Odoi 13 and 13. Not unlucky for him. Chris Wood with 10 and 4 as well. So that's a fantastic achievement. Our next test is going to be with Bournemouth. Their media prediction is to finish in 17th. Can we do better than 7th? Let's find out. Yes, we can do better than 7th. 5th place finish for Bournemouth. We were 1 point away from Champions League football. 20 wins, 10 draws, 8 losses, so 1 less loss, but 1 more draw than the Nottingham Forest result. Dominic Solanke, although I should say 32 again goal difference in the plus, and 1 point more with 70 points. Dominic Solanke tops the goal scoring charts with 27 across the season. Haaland only got 16, which probably means, well, probably shows why Manchester City didn't finish very highly. Solanke was second with average rating 7.39, with Luis Sinestiera with 12 assists, joint top across the season. Solanke joint top for player of the matches with 6, and Justin Kluivert with 10 yellow cards, third in the league. So we didn't top that chart, which is always nice to see. Looking at the team overview, we scored the second most amount of goals in the league with 82. We had the most shots and the 7th fewest shots against us as well. Pass completion, we're not there, nor for possession. Tackles, nor dribbles. So these 4, again, with this test, they haven't shown up on the charts. Most clean sheets, we're not there, but we are 7th again for the fewest conceded, only 50 goals conceded in the Premier League, with a team that is supposed to finish in 17th place is fantastic. Quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, knocked out to Southampton. Yeah, I don't think they'll be happy with that, Bournemouth. But 4th round knockout to Aston Villa in the FA Cup as well. Looking at the schedule and how we got on in the Premier League. I mean, a better start. We beat Brentford 2-1, beat Luton 4-1, but we lost to Brighton 2-0 and to Everton 2-0 as well. Newcastle battered them 5-3. Forest beat them 3-0. But it is towards the latter part of the season where there's a good run of form here. If we go from Tottenham kind of all the way down to the end of the season, not bad. Again, a 3-0 victory over Manchester City in this one. We beat Villa, beat Wolves, beat Luton 5-1, Everton 4-0, Newcastle 3-0. I mean, a lot of goals have been scored. We did lose to Manchester City and to Arsenal. We lost 7-4 to Aston Villa, but we did beat Wolves 6-2 on the last day of the season as well. Looking at how the squad did perform across the season, Solanke got 30 goals and 4 assists. Pretty similar to Awoniyi and how he performed. Enes Unal with 11 goals and 1 assist, with Kluivert getting 9 and 7, Sinestiera getting 7 and 12. So a fantastic achievement that is. Next is to Everton. They have got a 10-point deduction in this league. Their media prediction is finishing 16th place. Can we do any better? Let's find out. Now, we did finish in 5th place, but this is probably the best result I've had in a tactics test with a team that is lower half. We finish in 5th place, 28 wins, 6 draws, only 4 losses, a plus goal difference of 55 with 80 points on the board. Now, if you put on those 10 points that we were deducted, we would have won the league with Everton. Let that sink in. We would have won the league. Dominic Calvert-Lewin with 31 goals across the season. Beto with 23. They topped the goal scoring charts. Calvert-Lewin topped the average rating with 7.68, with James Garner joint top with 12 assists across the season. Calvert-Lewin topped the man of the match charts with 10, and we do have 2 of our players with the yellow cards as well. But we have a look at the team overview. This should be a scary one. We scored 104 goals. Fantastic. Most shots for, we're 2nd there and 5th for the few shots against. So what we can see with this tactic, it's very good at attacking and very strong defensively as well. Pass completion, possession, tackles won and dribbles made, we're not involved there. We are 6th for the clean sheets with 13 across the season, and we conceded 49 goals across the season as well. Now, we were knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup to Liverpool and in the 2nd round of the Carabao Cup to Norwich. But what a fantastic achievement. We only lost 4 games all season. Now, it'd be scary to see what this is like with an elite level team. A good start to the season. I think we only lost 1 out of our first kind of 9 games here. We beat Chelsea 3-0, beat Bournemouth 4-0, Sheffield United 2-0. I mean, this fantastic run of form here as well, where we didn't lose for potentially 15 games here. Arsenal beat them 4-1. Villa beat them 4-0, 4-2 against Brentford, 5-2 against Brighton, 3-0 against Crystal Palace, beat Sheffield United 6-1, but we then did lose 6-0 to Liverpool, beat Fulham 6-1, Man United 5-4, Arsenal 4-0, the last day of the season, 3-0 romp over West Ham as well. It's a very nice tactic this is. 34 goals and 9 assists for Calvert-Lewin across the season, Beto with 23 and 8. Jack Harrison 10 and 6, with Arnett Danjuma with 8 and 7, with Dwight McNeil and James Garner both getting 8 goals and 12 assists as well. Now, if I'd have chosen an elite level team, who knows how we would have performed with this tactic. It is sensational, the fact that we've taken 3 relegation candidates and we've got European football top 7 finishes with each, and we would have won the league if Everton hadn't had their point deduction as well. Give this tactic a try. If you do, let me know your results as well. There'll be some more videos as well popping up on the side of the screen. I'll see you on the next episode of Testing Your Tactics. Goodbye.